Amble, yes. We are live!
Ambling? We are ambling live.
Here on the Jack Henke Show, a show that comes to you on the Cedarburg Library Facebook page every Thursday, except when we don't do it, at 11 a.m.
Well said.
Jack, how are you?
I am groovy. I am still riding the glow of last evening's get-together for the
great.
Cedarburg Author Circle here at the library. Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Got one of these here. So when you have one of these here, Jack has one too. Mine's hardcover, so mine's cooler. All right. When you have one of these
here, you want another one of those there? Are you seeing enough?
Yeah, you never have any shortage of those. I've driven with you.
Shoot the bunny.
Oh, man. Read between the lines, right? Okay. So we have this book from our writers group, the Cedarburg Author Circle. And it is officially out in the world as much as it can be. Certainly ebook wise it is. We're still trying to get some copies for sale here at the library, but I don't know. The ink might come from China. It might be tariffed or something. I have no idea. So we're still waiting for more stuff to come in, but we will have them here shortly. And it is a collection, an anthology of a year's worth of work from our wonderful, delightful writers, present company mostly included.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. And we did a reading last night. We did a launch party. There was punch. There was cake. There was jocularity.
I successfully escaped the cake, man. It looked good. I did
good.
not want to eat it.
It was really good.
And I recognized Zoe right away. But then I saw Zach sitting in the corner, and I was like, that can't be Zach. Holy shit. He is really growing.
He has grown.
And I know everybody hates to hear that when they're kids. So I went back over and I didn't say, you grow like a weed. But I did say, holy shit, I didn't recognize you. He goes, I barely recognized you. So we shook hands.
It worked out well.
Yes.
a mutual unrecognition party there.
Right.
So, right. Yeah, that lad's about to go start his career at DQ starting today.
Nice. Today?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So that's
nice.
very exciting. But yeah.
But back to the thing last night, I liked that anybody showed up in the audience. I didn't know,
It's a good crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa.
Phil Page did a nice job as the head of the Fiends. He did a nice intro. And then I'd say about maybe a dozen or 15 people were in the audience, probably. And then I was expecting the authors to outnumber the audience, but that did not happen, which is good.
Very good. Yeah. It's tough to beat Netflix and Amazon Prime in prime time, and we had a good run.
Yeah, you did a nice job in emceeing the event, and I was very impressed because you never know how someone's going to do getting up and talking about their stuff and reading it. I thought everyone did a real fine job.
Really nice job. Absolutely. I mean, that's not something you're used to. It's probably the first time for most of these people. First time for me to do something like that. Usually I've been a film guy forever, so you just turn on the projector and sit in the back. But I had to present the work to a crowd, and that's an experience. That's actually, I mean, if you're a writer and you want to have that experience, come see us.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. Everyone did well.
Very much so.
Yeah, and Rachel even whipped up some of her cotton candy. That was hilarious. She talks about those machines like they're people. She names the machines, which is
I met one last night, and it's a good thing I'm seeing someone else because I was going to ask that one out. I was going to ask
seeing
Florence.
Someone else?
I'm seeing people. It's nice to see people. Hello, people. So there we go. Hey, it's summer. We're in full blown summer right now, and actually, we're gonna have a full blown summer weekend. It's gonna be hot out there this weekend.
Yes.
See that?
Yep.
Look at the patio furniture I'm gonna shop for.
Wow. Nice. When does hot start Saturday, right?
Kind of today, actually. We're gonna be in the mid 80s by around now.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
So my Samsung phone said.
It's 75 right now.
All right.
It's high at 80 today.
Okay,
Tomorrow,
well, that's the number.
81.
Yeah.
And Saturday, 93. Sunday,
there
94. Monday, 94.
Whoa,
Tuesday,
we're
way
snap.
down to 85. Yeah.
Man.
And Friday, Oh, good. Doesn't look like much rain during Summer Sounds, which is I'm glad to see.
Yes.
As well. Summer Sounds.
You were there last week.
Yes. Oh, it was fantastic for Fantastic Cat.
Yeah, I love that. That group is great. I mean, I like.
We rushed the stage.
Did you? Did you get arrested?
No, it was great.
All right.
Yeah, but it was a great, and actually it was kind of cool last week. So
yeah,
the crowd wasn't as big as it normally is. I'm expecting a big crowd for tomorrow. Tomorrow night it's Joe Samba. I love the description. Rock and roll spirit and reggae soul all in one. Joe hits the sweet spot between smoked out Caribbean bliss and sweat soaked, purified, punkified energy.
Good God.
I like the copywriter, whoever that is.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that came from Joe himself, I'll bet.
Sue Schrader was there last night, and I told her she's doing a hell of a job with that.
Yeah, always. Yeah. I mean, that's a bit of a crown jewel for this town, and, it's great.
Well, yeah, and she was, and she's a big reason for it. She's the one who screens the bands.
Oh, so yeah.
She doesn't like to talk about it.
No, she does not.
In public. But,
she's
she's great at that, and I'm just looking for...
And she's over at the Cultural Center, obviously, all the time, too. I mean, that's her main kind of gig.
Is it? So, that's right. She's the head cheese there.
She is indeed the cheese with the mostest.
Yeah. And then we're 1 weekend out from Strawberry Fest.
Oh, geez, that's coming.
Yeah. Luckily, they don't have the 90s, although the extended calendar says 86 next Saturday. That's not as bad. That changes a lot.
Deodorant, everyone. Use it.
Yes.
We don't want our town to stink.
Yes.
Stink like a fillet of fish. Look at that. 45 cents, Jack. Did you know that Phil A.O. Fish was a mascot for that particular sandwich?
No, I did not.
And you can get a free bumper sticker of Phil. Yeah, I guess a couple days of the week there. So
45 cents.
Look at that. That fillet of fish, I don't know if that's an artist's interpretation, but that looks like a much more robust one than what they sell nowadays. But I
have never seen that
Phil?
That comic before.
I know. We should start a bring back Phil campaign here on this show.
We should. I want to go back to the Cedarburg Authors Circle because
yes, please.
People, anyone who has interest in should check out the group. I mean, it's a very nice group. No one bites. No. And no biting comments. There's always.
I mean, you do a little nibbling, but
yeah,
but not actual outright chomping.
Yeah, and I also think it's important. The other part of writing is reading. The more I learn about the great entrepreneurs and artists and in history, they were all, even if they hated school.
Yeah.
They were voracious readers.
Yeah, absolutely. Our greatest, I would say, here in America, the great Ray Bradbury. He's like, I never went to college. He said he felt that college ruined writers. He said, instead, just go to the library every day. Of course, I have opinions about that.
Yes.
But he self-taught. He said, when people ask, how did you become such a great writer? He said, I read the entire library. Entire library.
And that's a writer. I mean, like Abraham Lincoln, schools weren't that great back then, but still he was deprived of going to school on a regular basis. He taught himself geometry. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
He taught himself Shakespeare. I mean,
and the law. He was a lawyer.
Yeah,
he
was a lawyer. He taught
remarkable.
himself. Probably one of the most famous autodidacts of recent memory is Jimi Hendrix. He did not take lessons. He taught himself. Yes.
Wow. And now everybody wants to play like Hendrix. So there you go. Right. Don't go to school. Do your own thing, and everyone will want to be you.
Just keep reading and keep learning.
Exactly.
If you're not a reader, you're functionally illiterate.
It's a bad personal hygiene choice, I say.
Yeah.
If you're not reading, it's like you're also not shaving, brushing your teeth, or
I'm not big on that stuff. But
we know.
I read.
Who am I to talk? But
good point. I often think that about you.
Yes, indeed. Usually during the actual running time of the show.
Yes. But I never say anything.
Hey, we're moving into another one of our writers. Sort of haven't seen him at the group for a while. I hope he comes back. But he has a show on this very network, and we're going to play, instead of Dr. Ben, we're going to play AJ's Sports Mafia today for our extra feature
from yesterday. Actually,
Yesterday's
fresh.
episode.
It's a fresh AJ's episode. So
my lights went out. Excuse me. There we go. Keep paying your bills, everybody.
It's like the microphone last night.
Oh yeah.
AJ was on a roll, and he is on a roll. He's got a new gig at the Gateway Sports Complex. That's part of Mel's Village in Saukville.
Out in my neck of the woods, yeah.
Yep. He is going to be up in Appleton this weekend coaching. His team is in a tournament. He is doing more and more inspirational speaking. He is going to be the best man at Aunt Cindy and Uncle to be Matt's wedding on July 3rd.
Excellent.
And on top of everything else, he's like you. He's got a little personal thing going with someone.
Hello.
So I'm just going to let
Righto.
That's his business, but he is
not anymore.
He's firing on all cylinders right now.
All right. This is all great news.
Yeah. So he's really doing it. I do have one other before you flip to AJ shows.
Yeah.
A friend of the show, the dog father, the town crier.
How's he doing? Had some health stuff.
He had some health stuff. He had a stent put into his heart a couple weeks ago, and now he's got some other issues going on, and he is not at his post as usual outside the Java house. So want to send along the best to him and little Shirley. But we need that snarky sarcasm, that edge that the dog father brings.
The dog father definitely has a razor's edge. He is edgy.
Yes. So best wishes to him as well.
Absolutely. Get well soon.
Yep. What else? That's it.
That's what we got.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right.
That's good enough.
Let's turn it over to
next week. We'll be back, same bad time, and we will have Dr. Ben episode for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure, I have a guest too. It'd be fun. It's been a while. People have been stuck with us for a while.
I know.
Before we go, I got to ask you. I found this photo today. Do you remember these at General Mitchell Field? These TVs that you put a quarter into?
Oh, at first I thought no.
Oh, I remember them. I have nothing but fond memories. Yes, Mitchell Field had those, and it was, as a kid, you dial up whatever Scooby-Doo cartoons waiting for Aunt Tessie to get off the plane. So
no way.
Oh, heck yeah. It was a good time.
What year? So it was within your lifetime.
I want to say probably between 77 and 81 in that area. It was
in my lifetime.
I would say so, yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Well, maybe you weren't as TV obsessed as I was.
Safe bet.
Oh, you were out doing things. Oh, I've heard about people like you.
And not just smoking and snorting either. Reading.
Very good. All right, let's turn it over to
books.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of, come pick one up.
Yes.
Cedarburg Author Circle. Ebook as well. Ebook is a really good deal. Feel free to $3 and you got it right on your phone.
And that is Amazon and Barnes & Noble, you said?
Amazon, Barnes, and a whole bunch of other outlets. Apple as well. If you do Apple Books, you can grab it over there too. So
great.
All right, Jack and AJ talking sports from yesterday. I'm sure they have nothing but good things to say about our local teams. And away we go, right? Hang on. Let me see if we move. Okay, hang on here. You got issues. Let's try again.
You got issues.
There it is.
That time.
Bye, all.
It is time for a Wednesday edition, a hump day edition of AJ Bocchini Sports Mafia, the Don of good sportsmanship, the Dean of sports debate. It is AJ, the one and only, sharing his wisdom about sports and about life, both which will help you in your life. With no further ado, it is time for AJ Bocchini.
Hey guys, what's up, everybody? So it's been a minute since I've been on the show, but we're back, and we are better than ever.
It's been about a week.
Well, that seems about right.
Yep. You've been busy.
So yeah, it seems about right, and
I have too, to be honest. So it's not all on you, even though you're the big star. You're the only one people care about.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
No, cool. All right, we got about 20 minutes. Let's make them count. What do you got?
So we got the Brewers and Cubs series. I'm in under the wire last night.
What happened?
Brewers lost 4. I think it was 5-3 in total. We got a Mizorowski night tonight. For those who know what that is.
What is that, AJ?
Jacob Mizorowski is the new prize prospect for the Brewers, and his average fastball is 102.
AJ, what happened? He was really good in his first start until he left with an injury. What happened?
Cramps. He tripped.
Well, that's kind of klutzy. Is he a klutz?
No, he's 6'7", and he literally tripped over the mound. So.
Well, hasn't he ever pitched before? What's he doing tripping over the mound, for God's sakes?
He was walking backwards.
That is a typical Brewers injury right there.
Right. Typical Brewers injury, right? Yeah.
But he's okay.
He's okay. He's got I don't know who's against him tonight, but they got the Cubbies tonight. So.
Okay, so it's a bounce back night for the Brewers, you think?
Yeah.
What time is game start, do you know?
7 o'clock if weather pending.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Those foolish Cubbies don't have a retractable roof.
They're just saying, they're just anti-roof people. That's all.
All right. So what happens if it gets rained out tonight? Does Mizorowski pitch tomorrow, or does he lose the spot? Come back next time around.
I think Mizorowski will pitch tomorrow if it gets rained out tonight. Okay. I think they'll play 2 because I don't think they want to come back to Chicago in like July or something.
Okay. All right. Speaking of the Brewers, they are up. The best ranking I've seen in Bleacher Report that came out today.
12.
They are 11. Nice try.
Oh, perfect.
Even beat what you thought. Any teams that you're interested in? You want to know the rankings? This is Bleacher Report's new rankings.
You know what? I want to know the ranking of. What are Los Gigantes at since they just swung for the fences and missed?
Who?
The Giants.
The Giants. They are San Francisco Giants are number 9.
Seems about right since they just swung for the fences. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, they just traded for Rafi Devers as of 3 days ago from Boston.
And is Devers that good of a player?
No. In fact, he's more of a diva than a Devers.
Nice. Good one. Why? Answer me this, AJ. The Giants are ranked 9th. The Brewers are ranked 11th. The Red Sox are ranked 10th. How can that be? They only have one game over 500, and they're ahead of the Brewers. How does that figure?
I think it's they take into account like who you're playing and when you're playing.
Okay. Do you want to know the top 10?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I bet I could guess 6 of them.
That's all right.
I bet 6 of them have a $300 million payroll.
Thanks for depressing me even further. Speaking of which, the Cubs are number 4.
Yeah, that's because Pete Carl Armstrong is a beast.
Yeah, he's young too, isn't he?
He single-handedly won them the game yesterday. He had a diamond catch from Bryce Durang where he came out of nowhere, and then he led up the next inning and hit a homer off his face off the scoreboard.
He hit a homer off his own face?
Yeah.
That's got to be legendary. Detroit Tigers are 3. You like them?
I like Terry Scuba and their pitching staff.
Okay. Anybody else? The St. Louis Cardinals, for the Cardinals fan Matt, number 18.
18, that seems about right. They didn't play well this weekend.
And sinking fast is my take.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That's enough about baseball. What do you have next?
Let's go to Game 6 tonight. And
is it tonight?
I got news for you, Jack. It's over.
Are you saying that because
if Tyrese doesn't play, it's over?
Well, the thing, I guess the betting money says he's going to play, but he'll be limited.
So my whole thought process is correct.
So
over.
So my feeling is, who cares? They didn't care when Giannis and Dame were hurt against them.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I have no pity for those people.
They let J-Dub score 40 on them. By the way.
Yeah.
He's not that bad, but he ain't that great.
You said he wasn't even going to be a factor in the series.
I said he was the X factor.
Oh, the X factor. Oh, that's right. You also said Thunder in 6. Can the Thunder win in Indiana? 2 games in a row. This will be the second game in a row.
Yes, I think they can.
Okay. All right. Okay. I hope they do.
Yep.
I'm done with Indiana. They are.
I'm done with hockey. It's a setup.
Talk about a setup. I am hacked off. You want to know why?
Why? Because Canada can't win a cup.
No, I mean that's the way it goes.
Because it's Florida and they don't deserve nice things.
Well, because it's Florida and they shouldn't. The guy who won the Conn Smythe, which is the MVP of the playoffs, Sam Bennett, shouldn't even been allowed to play after he
took out the goaltender
in round 2.
Yeah, I know.
How does that work? He didn't even get a penalty. Didn't get fined.
Jack, I gotta. Yeah, I know.
How does that work?
Gary Bettman is a loser.
Oh, he's a rich loser, but he's a loser. I ain't happy about that.
No.
Okay, so you don't care. You never watch hockey anyway.
I did yesterday.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Your nose is growing. It's Pinocchio Bocchini over here.
No, but I looked at the score.
Oh, good. That was big of you, since you're a sports czar.
I was busy yesterday.
What were you doing?
I was watching the Brewer game.
Oh, you were busy.
No, I was actually. What was I doing yesterday? It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing. Oh yes, I had game night with my friends.
Oh, good.
Online. We do it via Zoom, so it's fun.
Oh, good. You're a popular guy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay, next up.
I would like to go with Jerry has found a home.
Who?
Jerry.
Who'd he sign with?
Baltimore.
Good. Jerry Alexander, do you think he'll have a good year?
You know what that means?
What?
Jerry and Springer will be on the same team.
Springer?
Lamar.
Oh. Yeah, they were together in University of Cincinnati.
Louisville,
whatever. All the same.
Yeah.
Did that help? Are they better because of that?
No.
They don't realize that yet. What are the terms of the deal? Is it a big deal or is it like
it's incentive based?
Okay. Yeah. He wanted out of Green Bay. He'd had it.
Yeah.
And they'd had it with him. Will the Packers regret this release?
No, because I think Nate Hobbs will fill in admirably.
I also think that I'm glad.
And let's not forget the sneaky pickup they had this past offseason.
The what?
The sneaky pickup they had this offseason that
what?
no one is talking about.
Well, you are. Who is it?
Isaiah Simmons.
Who is that?
Former number 8 overall pick of the Arizona Cardinals. Is he a linebacker? Formerly of the New York Giants.
Why do you like him?
I just like his end-to-end speed, like his top-end speed is good.
Is he gonna beat out Quay behind Walker?
Quay will be cut before the preseason starts.
What?
Yes.
That's your hot take?
Yes.
Do you really think that?
I do.
Why?
Because Quay is too emotionally fragile to be a linebacker.
Is he too emotionally fragile to be any position on the team?
Quay Walker reminds me of a younger version of DeAndre Campbell.
Ugh, don't do that to him.
But his emotional maturity is about the same.
Well, come on. Campbell's about 10, 15 years older.
That's my point.
I know, but Quay's at least got a chance. He's still young, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got good sideline to sideline speed. So, but
they aren't going to cut him. I'll bet you $1 on that one.
The big news out of Green Bay.
What is?
Is the changing of presidents.
That's no big deal.
But it's in July.
I don't care.
I know it's no big deal, but it's the Bartolo, so it's good.
Who's going to be the new president?
It's Eddie DeBartolo's son.
Oh boy. No wonder you like it.
From San Francisco.
Another mafia member.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie DeBartolo did a hell of a job owning the San Francisco 49ers for a long time. And then he got himself into trouble. Oh, are we keeping you up, AJ?
No, sir.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
You big time me. Then you come on the show and you're yawning.
No, I'm sorry. I was up early this morning working on basketball camp for Friday.
That's all right. So are you serious? You think Quay Walker's going to get cut?
Seriously? Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
Too much depth at linebacker. They just signed Isaiah McDuffie again. So I think there's just so much stuff.
Okay. All right. How good is Matthew Golden going to be?
Number 22?
Yeah. Their number one pick.
Mark my words, Jack.
I'm marking. That's why I asked you.
Stud.
For real?
Between him and Miko Hardman, they'll blow the top off the defense.
Well, that'll help my favorite Jaden.
Yeah. Then Jaden can. The reason they picked up Miko and Matthew is because now Jaden can roam the middle of the field, be what he's supposed to do, which is a flat receiver.
How is Romeo, if I could say it, Romeo Dobbs going to do? Is he all right with his head injuries and everything, AJ?
I have a question for Romeo Dobbs.
Okay.
Wherefore art thou?
AJ.
No, I really have not heard anything. That's why I asked.
Well, he's there, isn't he?
Maybe knows the good news.
Yeah, right. No kidding. That was a shocker last year when he got suspended.
Yeah, but it was by the teams. Who was even by the league?
I know. It was out of character for him, from what I understand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack,
AJ?
I have one Packer I'm looking forward to.
Which is?
October 26th.
Which is?
Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh.
Are you going?
I wish. I will go on the road and boo.
Of course, you're referring to our favorite Aaron Rodgers.
Our friend.
Will Pittsburgh regret signing Aaron Rodgers?
Within 2 weeks.
He got married. He's settling down.
Are we sure about that?
No, we're not sure about anything he says. He also intimated that the reason he took a long time to sign was that inside his close circle of friends and our family, someone had some cancer issues.
Yeah, I can't blame him for that one.
Yeah. You always got to put an asterisk near him for if it's true. Unfortunately,
right.
He's earned that.
Yeah, he's earned that.
Okay.
I'll make a prediction right now.
Okay.
The Packers will have the best receiving core in the division.
Okay.
Or most productive for the year, I should say.
Okay. Well, they should, right? Who'd be better?
Detroit.
Ross St. Brown is really good. Who else? Jameson Williams is always supposed to be having a breakout year.
Laporta.
Oh, yeah. Excellent tight end.
Yeah.
What about the Bears now that they have their tight end?
Overrated.
You're such a Bears hater. You can't take anything you say seriously.
No, I don't like Caleb.
Because?
His dad.
Whose dad is worse? Caleb Williams or Halliburton's?
Caleb.
No.
Yes.
Caleb's dad never ran onto the field the minute the final gun sounded and ran into the face of another player.
That's true. They have better security in the NFL anyway.
That guy should be suspended for exiled.
You know who I wouldn't mind seeing in a Bucs uniform, and I know it will never happen.
What?
TJ McConnell.
God, I hope it never happens.
I like him.
Why?
I just like his hustle.
His hustle.
But you know, but yeah, it never happened.
Okay. Well, I'm not too concerned. He's earned himself some money. He's had a great playoff run.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Um, so you're picking Thunder tonight,
Mhm.
and what else do you have going on? How did it's 3:40? I got about 5 minutes. I want to know how the big, for those who don't know, this past Saturday at the Cardinals Brewers game,
The
AJ
shindig. Oh, the shindig.
AJ was the lead man because he's the best man
Yes, sir.
for his Aunt Cindy and soon to be Uncle Matt's nuptials, and AJ had the bachelor party at the Brewers games,
Yes, sir.
a tailgate,
It
and all the Wokini boys were there.
excellent, Jack.
Was
It
Uncle
was.
Randy there?
It was so. Yeah, Uncle Randy was there. It was so excellent. In fact, something historic happened.
What?
I did not make it in for first pitch.
Wow, that is historic.
That never happens. I did not make it in until inning number 2.
Number 2, huh?
It was great. We had 19 people.
Mm-hmm.
We had people from all across the country,
Mm-hmm.
whether it was his brother or his friends. It was great. It was
Are his
awesome.
brothers and friends Cardinals fans too?
No.
Okay, good for them. How did you do a speech or a toast or anything like that?
That's for the wedding.
That's for the wedding. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I have to talk to Doug and Lisa though,
Okay.
because they have made edits to my speech.
Oh, well, that's between you guys. You got to work on that.
No, I gotta read. I gotta read it and find out what it says.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all good. What else do you have? Anything going on at the Gateway Sports Complex?
Oh, big time thing. Big time
What?
announcement.
What?
Congratulations to myself. Well, myself and Brian and Tyler. Thanks to them, I will have my first opportunity to run shot clock in 4 years.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh yes.
Do they know what they let themselves in for?
I used to run it in college, Jack.
I know. I can feel a homer clock coming on.
Hey, we're not in the league, so it's okay.
Oh, they better not be.
But last thing before we go, and then
Okay.
we gotta go and get to wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
Big time weekend this weekend for the Homestead kids.
What's up?
We got a tournament at Appleton. A summer tournament at Appleton. We play at 12 and 2 on Friday and 8 and 10 on Saturday.
Ooh. That sounds like a good schedule for once you're not the last games.
By the way, that 12 and 2
Mm-hmm.
is on a Friday afternoon. Afternoon.
Yeah,
And
12 p.m. and 2 p.m.
And then 8 and 10 on Saturday morning.
That sounds like a good schedule, really.
It does.
Yeah. Good. Well, great. Are the kids ready?
We'll be ready. We got practice tomorrow.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready. I like the. It's called live period, so it's all the college coaches can come and watch the kids play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very exciting.
Cool. Glad to hear it. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you. Now, should we get to the words of wisdom?
Yes. Boy, you're taking over. Go ahead.
All right. So today has a lot to do with my best man speech.
Can you speak up a little, AJ? You're going a little
Sorry.
soft. There you go. There you go. That's good.
Today has a lot to do with my best man party I was on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is location does not matter today. And it means when you're with a group of people that you really care about, distance is just secondary. I was with 6 people that I did not, full disclosure, did not know, but are a big part of Matt's life. His cousins, his, like all the, and a lot of times you hear people say, "Oh, it's too far to drive somewhere," or "It's too far to make a trip somewhere. It's really not. That's just lip service. I saw a bunch of people this weekend make a trip to see Matt and go to his party and go to my party. And just the way that everybody came together, 19 men to celebrate one was absolutely amazing. So I don't like the word like how if people say distance is a factor. No, it's really not. If you prioritize the people that are part of that distance, you'll be just fine.
Well said.
Makes sense?
It makes perfect sense. But I completely agree with you. Although I have to take issue with one thing you said.
What?
Which is a phrase that I haven't heard. I think the last time I heard someone say that was Vince Lombardi. That's how long ago it was. And you said lip service.
I did.
That is an old man's saying.
I know. I'm old school. I'm not old, but I'm old school, Zach. You know
you are old school. That's a good line. I'm not old, but I'm old school. I like that, AJ.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right.
I really enjoyed my time with Matt and his friends and family. It was really fun.
Great. That's fantastic. Well done, AJ. Good job.
Thank you.
You're a good person.
Full announcement before we go. The week of July 1st, maybe a little difficult for a show.
Well, we just won't have one. We'll be off that week.
We have Cindy's wedding.
Yep.
Is the 3rd, so.
Yep.
That's the priority in the family.
You bet. You take care of that.
Yep.
Okay, and there will be no show this weekend, but there will be one probably around this time next week.
Yeah. Let me think. Oh, it would have to be before Thursday.
Well, Wednesday it's before Thursday.
Because Thursday I have camp with Chapman, and I also have team camp with the boys in Mez.
Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking Wednesday is usually a good bet. Let's plan on that. We'll get a time and we'll announce it online.
Yes, sir. Awesome.
All right, AJ.
Thank you for another rousing rendition of the Mafia.
Thank you, old school AJ.
Awesome. I love it.
Best of luck this weekend with the boys in the tournament, and keep flying straight. And like AJ said, make a difference for the people in your life.
Yep.
Oh, he's got an update. He's got to go anyway. That's all for AJ Bokine.